Boy, oh boy, 2020 has been, I don't even know how to describe it. Let's say 2019 to 2020, since this COVID 19 into 2020, just one thing after the next. So, guys, let me grab my ice cream. So, I heard on social media that Bill Gates and his wife getting a divorce. I thought that was a lie because there have been news a lot of times about them filing for divorce or that they were already divorced at one point. I think I saw that. So I was like, huh, that ain't true. So I went to find out the information for myself, do my own little digging around, see what I can come up with. And Bill Gates himself. I don't know if you can see that. Yep, Bill Gates himself. It says, after a great deal of thought and a lot of work on our relationship, we have made a decision to end our marriage. Over the last 27 years, we have raised three incredible children and built a foundation that works all over the world to enable all people to lead healthy, productive lives, says the Microsoft man. We continue to share a belief in that mission and will continue our work together at the foundation. But we no longer believe we can grow together as a couple in this next phase of our lives. We ask for your space, like they give us our space and they're all up in our phone, in the computers. Anyway, long story. But we know, please, this next phase of our life, we ask for our space and privacy for our family as we begin to navigate this new life. Melinda Gates and Bill Gates is on his page. The same exact thing on her page. So two of them are on her page. Can you see Melinda? Same thing on her page. So that confirmed everything for me. That made me say, yes, they are filing for divorce. And I couldn't help but think, what was the final straw, Madam Gates? You know, I kept thinking, there's a lot been going on. Bill Gates talking about, and this is not just conspiracy. This man always talking about depopulation. If people can only have 2 kids, 3 kids, it'll be fine. Not 5, 6, 7, or whatever. And he wants to ensure that that happens by giving people the tools. I don't know what the tools is. I don't know if it's vaccines or I don't know what the tools is in poor countries, especially because he thinks the rich countries, maybe the European countries, have it under control that they can afford to have 3, 4 children, 5, and they'll be okay. But in let's say Africa or third world countries, that they shouldn't have more than 2 or 3 children because they're poor and I guess having a lot of babies ain't gonna, I don't know what the deal is. But this is not they say. I've seen so many videos of him trying to, I guess, give people, him and his wife, ways to not have too many kids. All right. I even seen somewhere where, and this is not like this. That's real news. Where one village or whatever that they visited in one country in Africa, after they left, whatever they gave the people there, most of the young women died. So I don't know, but I don't know. How do you go from being a Microsoft person to being so invested into health issues? It's just beyond me. Like I think about it all the time. I'm like, I mean, I mean, he wants to be good. Why can't you just give the money to something instead of being invested in it so much? Just give the money if you want to help. Say, you guys here. I'm gonna give this much. You can do this and that. Anyway, so my point was for making this video, and my point is what was the final thing? She seen for 27 years as the little message on Twitter said, what finally happened? What finally happened, Melinda? Because you are the one that's filing for this divorce. I see you are the plaintiff. Is it now that maybe hubby is crazy enough to think he's gonna get the young people vaccinated, and that could possibly be your children too? Because I just checked, and the last kid just turned 18 last year. So in America, when you turn 18, you kind of, in a sense, on your own now. Mom, so now she can really divorce because she doesn't have a young kid that they need to fight over custody or anything for. So who knows? Maybe Miss Gates been trying for a long time to get out. You never know. Maybe he's I don't even want to say kind of man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that are always doing good. Don't get me wrong. Some of them, their intentions are good, but sometimes it's something behind it. Like, I just want to just help the world. I just want to ensure that everybody have good health. I just want to ensure that vaccines are going here and there. I just want to ensure that the population isn't. Oh, he said by 2050 the population will be this and that and that, and they have to ensure that it's not. Are you God to ensure that the population? God will take people off the earth and make more space for people at his own will. Why are you trying to do anything with that? Anyway, so I just started thinking though. I said, how is he doing all of this? He just was on the news and was sending dust to the moon or the sun or something. I need to find it real quick so I can have all my facts. Well, he said it, I heard it. I just need the right word to put it. Okay. It says Bill Gates plan to block the sun with chalk dust. This is not this. This is real deal. I don't know what's going on. A project supported by Bill Gates is set to temporarily dim the sun. Dim the sun? Dim what God put there? What's going on? I think his wife is like, man, boy, you done pushed it. Because we women, we know a lot that be going on. People just see the men out there. Y'all just don't understand, like, the woman that's with him. What they say, behind every great man or whatever, there's an even great woman. That is so true. Unless you just one of them women that don't have any clue what your significant other is doing. And being with somebody for 27 years, you know them in and out. Now, if something new pop up about him that just is like so off, you catch on to that too. So, but anyways, I couldn't help but think. I'm like, is she sick and tired of this man trying to do all of this? Trying to dim the sun? Do you know who put that there? I mean, he is pushing it. And then not only that, in January, he said that he owns so many farmlands in the U.S. What are you doing with farmland now? You're trying to for other farmers to work under you. So when you decide we should eat fake meat, we get to eat fake meat. Oh, he did say that. He said that we can get away, I think, with getting things from other country by just eating, I think, processed meat. It would taste like meat, but it will not be meat. Fake meat. Huh? Are you trying to make us sick so you can give us vaccines? Look. Can you read that? Can you read that? I'll read it. In January, the U.S. magazine The land reports, which tracks land transactions and produces an annual list of 100 biggest U.S. landowners, revealed that Bill and Melinda Gates have one of the largest portfolios of private farmland in the U.S., with assets totaling more than 690 million. Right here. Oh gosh, where is it at? 690 million. Look at that money to the very end. Okay? So tell me, if you have all those lands and you're saying we should start producing food in the US, what do you think will happen? Farmers will come to you to buy some of those land to grow. And you would get to decide what they're growing on their land, on their land. Or maybe not give people land depending on what they want to grow on your land, or tell them what they should grow on your land. Maybe give them the land for little or nothing so they can grow what you want to grow on the land. I don't know what it is. Something just ain't right. Okay? It was this same Bill Gates that said in 2015 that a pandemic was coming and it would kill over millions of people. Is he acting like he's God or something? Or he's a scientist that's in the lab just studying and he just knows like when things gonna come up and stuff. I think I'll find that video. Yep, he said it. It's not no diss it. He said that I thought I recorded it. Probably didn't. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah. I think it is. Listening here. Just listen. Why is this video not wanting to play? You better play. Oh, you know what happening? My video is playing in the room. Jackson? 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 Would you turn Gigi stuff off? Okay, so I was able to get that.
Welcome to our exclusive interview with Bill Gates, the entrepreneur, Microsoft co-founder, software developer, and philanthropist. Thanks for being here. Great to talk to you. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation's annual letter is now just come out. You both write about how this pandemic, in your view, will be as defining as World War II. What are the key steps to take right now?
Well, we have to do two things at once. We have to bring this epidemic to an end, primarily by getting the vaccine out in large numbers to the entire world. And we have to make sure that we're ready because there will be another pandemic. And there's so many lessons about how we weren't prepared, how we should have handled things differently. And, you know, when that's clearly in our mind, those investments need to be made.
You mentioned being ready for the next time. And you warned about this last time. Let's take a brief look at a 2015 warning you issued.
If anything kills over 10 million people in the next few decades, it's most likely to be a highly infectious virus. If we start now, we can be ready for the next epidemic.
How ready was the world for this, say on a scale of 1 to 10, and how about the U.S.?
The U.S. gets a low score because the understanding of how to get diagnostics up.
Okay, that's where it stopped. I did find the little thing where he said, right here. In a recent interview with MIT Technology Review, Gates said all rich countries should move to 100% synthetic beef in an effort to cut down population. What is his deal with cutting down population? Ditch the real beef for the fake stuff. You can get used to taste difference. And the claim is they are going to make it taste even better over time. What's wrong with this man? Fake stuff over real thing. What makes him think it's even better for our health? Anyways, let's keep going with all this stuff that just makes it you go, wow. I don't know, maybe something big is coming up. He's about to get in trouble. So him and his wife filing for divorce, because that way all his money would not be going if it have to be. Because if she takes her part doing this divorce, whatever that's left for him is, if somebody's suing him, they'll take whatever is left with him instead of taking all. You know, you never know. I mean, like, it's just shut up. I'll have to just edit my video. Anyways, like, it makes you really, 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 really wonder, like, really, what's going on? It's just too much. And now they're behind people with this vaccine. If you take the vaccine, life will be normal. They're saying, I think they want, like, kids either 12 and up now will take the vaccine. Before kids didn't have so now slowly. I mean, like, you never know. They will probably be saying pregnant women for babies or young baby. Who knows? You never know with them. They always have a plan all along, but they just bring it in little by little. It's like they just bring it in little by little and just do it, like, throw it out there and see how people react to it. You know? So, what else with this Bill Gates saga? It's something behind it. I don't trust the divorce. I feel like it's something way more than it. Something way more than it. Somebody said, behind every successful man, there is a serious conversation with a woman. And you have come a very far individually wrapped up in a position of obeying a community center and help the volunteer. Protect yourself and your family. Now, I don't know if they believe in God. I don't know if they believe in God to even say, like, God doesn't condone divorce until, like, you've been cheated on. But that will not know if it's infidelity. So they're divorcing. They can't grow together anymore. She's sick and tired of him getting up every morning and saying, Pim, I have this bright idea to depopulate. I have this bright idea to stop the sun. I have a bright idea to to support us putting babies in men's stomach. Pim, I have this idea to do this and that and that. She's like, okay, he's taking it too far. I think I'm ready to get away. I will still help with the foundation. We'll put money into places because I have so much money. I don't know what to do with. I mean, like, if you have money, you don't know what to do with. What makes it hard for you to give it out? I mean, I believe that children are aware of, because one is a doctor, I believe. And I don't know, but they have stuff going for them. So at the end of the day, they don't really need, mom and dad. So I don't know what it is, but I just know it's something that ain't right. Something is really off, and it's coming. We will know. It's coming. It's like slowly coming. We will know. If it's not a lawsuit, it's some kind of crazy idea that she ain't gonna be a part of. I don't know. She's had enough. You know that song, when a woman's fed up, it's nothing you can do about it. She's had enough. And it just brought me to the thinking.
Look what you did.
When people say money doesn't make people happy, and people always argue about it, they're like, well, you've never had money, that's why you're saying that. Most times, people that don't have money that say money doesn't make you happy. A lot of happily married people that have been together for 50, 70, 80 years grew old together. Okay? They weren't millionaires or thousandaires or whatever, billionaires. You know? But then you wonder why most of these people that have money, if they're not divorcing, they end up dead on drugs and alcohol or some kind of disease. I would think money should be able to give you the best medical care, right? I would think it should be able to give the best medical care. So, like, anything that you kind of going through, you should have the best doctors for that to be able to take care of that. That's what I would think. But that's not how the cookie crumbles, right? So, it brings you to think like money really is not the key to happiness. When you get the money now, what do you do next? You don't need anything from anybody. You don't want anything. What do you look forward to? Giving it away, maybe. And that's what they're doing because they have way too much. They can afford to give it away. In the Bible talk about the people that have way too much and poor versus the woman that had her last. It's a big difference. Giving your last and being able to give a whole bunch that you have. It's a huge difference. You want some? Yeah, you want nuts? Yeah. Yes, this is crazy today. That's what happens. You're supposed to record when your kids are away. She wants some nuts. Gianna. Yeah, is it good? Okay. I got nuts. I got some beef jerky. I'm just eating and snacking. But anyway, yeah, it just makes you wonder so many things. And with all this COVID, we can come outside now if we vaccinate. We can do this one, do that one. Maybe after we are good with this COVID thing, he's planning on, dash on a different. Gigi, nothing's there. Nothing's there, baby. Here. You want this? Beef? Oh, you little girl. What are you doing? Nothing's there. She's someone cuss noise now. You know? So, I mean, it just beats me. What's going on? And somebody was saying, look at all the money people. People that have money. We're talking about billionaires. Billionaires. Shanna, wait. Oh my gosh. And I was reading somewhere. It said like to tell you money is not a key to keeping a marriage or happiness. It showed like 6 people out of 10 people that are divorcees, that are, that are millionaires. Yeah. And the first on the list is Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, now Bill Gates, Bernard Arnault, whoever he is, Larry Ellison, Sergey Brin. These are the richest people. 6 of the 10 richest people in the world they can keep their family together. Actually, it doesn't go to show that so much so that money doesn't keep a marriage or it's the key to happiness. It goes to show that when you have so much, you don't put God in the middle of your. No, it's not a gift. Well, it's a gift. Somebody give daddy. You don't put God in the middle of your marriage, your relationship. And when God is not in anything, it does not last. When God is not in anything, it does not last. That's the proof. That's the proof. When God is not in it, it doesn't last. Most of these rich people, they have everything. They don't need nothing. They don't need no one. They don't need God. They don't need nothing. They can do it on their own. They can handle it. They even want to play God because they got so much. But without God in it, without that sanctity of that marriage, it does not last. Hollywood marriages, for example, who keeps one for real, for real? And if they are in one, there is always some kind of what you want to call it, all kinds of rumors about different things happening within the marriage. It just makes you think. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you think. It makes you think. Money isn't all to it. Everybody want to be comfortable. You don't want to have to worry about when you're paying your next bill or how you're going to pay. But at the same time, when you have so much that you don't have to worry about paying your next bill, who do you have to look up to? Like, we can still be like, oh God, please help me. I'll be able to pay. I'll get all my bills paid this month. I'll be able to pay all my student loans, my credit card, this and that and that. But when you already have money to do all those things, you're not looking for nothing again. Nothing you're looking for.
Is this my gift?
And then you see yourself as the Almighty, like Bill Gates, them type. All he wants to do now, go and depopulate the world. What? What? Depopulate?
Mom, is this?
Do you want to see what's behind the moon too? Like, what is? I got the feeling, man, he got something really crazy coming up. He got something crazy coming. And wifey's like, I don't want to be part of this one. I'm just gonna back out because I don't think this is gonna get better from here. Let's just wait and see what unfolds. It's gonna be happening. You know, all this they say about microchip and all that kind of stuff. You have to have the vaccine before maybe you go to shop. I don't know if we're gonna have like a card that when you enter in the store, you don't show this card, they will not let you purchase. I don't know what the deal is, but whatever it is, it's coming. It's just a whole lot, and nothing surprises me anymore. That's why I keep thinking this is big news. Like, maybe somebody will be like, well, why you worry about Bill and Melinda Gates being divorced? That's big news. Do you know how many things those two people are supporting together because of the money they have? Do you know how many things they're supporting because of the money they have? You don't even know. So let's see what's going to happen now that she's gone. You know? I don't know. Maybe she might get sick of it and start telling him, like, you need to stop this or stop that. Or I will expose you. You just never know. Because I know she knows all the dirt. She knows all the dirt. Yes, she knows all the dirt. And she'll start exposing if she really wants to, like, get him to get his stuff together. Either you stop or I would not be. Nobody's gonna ask me a question. That's how it's gonna be. Nobody's gonna ask me a question. I don't want any of that. I don't want to have to deal with that. Go on and stop what you're doing, because I ain't gonna be answering no question. I would be like, yeah. So it's probably a smart move. It's just not, oh, I'm going. It's a smart move, you know, because when you're married to somebody, you cannot testify against them. No, you can't. You cannot testify against them. So who knows? Stay up to date, people. Stay up to date.